All right, now to the big story we are tracking here on Your Story. Chinese telecom giant Huawei is facing the heat globally. After the arrest of its CFO in Canada last month, Huawei has found itself under extreme scrutiny, especially for its 5G network. Now the US is mounting further pressure. Reports suggest that the Donald Trump government is pressuring American allies to bar Huawei and other Chinese technology companies from building their 5G infrastructure. The US is reportedly asking its allies to ban Huawei from building next-generation computer and phone networks. The UK, Poland and Germany have been asked by the United States to bar China-based companies from building their respective 5G networks. Now, Huawei is under mounting international pressure about the security of its technology. Even though there is no proof, Huawei is under scrutiny for allegedly using their equipment to provide backdoor access for the Chinese government. Since 2012, Huawei has been barred from selling equipment in the United States because of security concerns by the US government. Now, China has responded to these reports and urged the United States to stop what they call irrational behavior. Beijing has urged Washington not to hamper the progress that's being made by the two countries after the trade war.
我们敦促美方停止对包括华为在内的中国企业的无理打压，为中美企业相互投资、正常合作提供公平良好的环境，多做有利于中美互信与合作的事情。
China has accused the US of orchestrating Huawei CFO's arrest in Canada. It continued to maintain the narrative and urged Canada to take the right decision on Meng Wanzhou's case.
你提到的这件事情是加方的内部事务，中方不予评论。我这里要指出的是，孟晚舟的事件绝非一件单纯的司法案件，背后有很强的政治企图和政治操弄。我想中国人民和国际社会对此看得很清楚。 这次我们在这里，我们要再次敦促加方做出正确的抉择，立即释放孟晚舟女士，早日让她平安地回到中国。
Moving on, hundreds of thousands of fish have died on a stretch of a major Australian river. It's being reported as the third mass death in recent weeks, which local officials blame on drought and extreme weather conditions. Here's more.
Hundreds of thousands of fish were found floating dead in the Darling River near the township of Menindee in Australia. Regional authorities say extreme weather conditions are responsible for the deaths.
But unfortunately, there's nothing that anyone has been able to point to. No scientists, no locals, no one has been able to point to anything else that could prevent something like this other than fresh water coming into the system. And we just don't have that. And unfortunately, with the weather conditions, the hot weather and then the sudden drop in temperature and the rain overnight, we've seen another fish killed today.
Hot weather is suspected to have caused algae to bloom, then cooler overnight temperatures caused the algae to die, which in turn cut off oxygen supply in the water.
Well, the challenge for us, as I was advised, is the sudden drop in temperature makes it conducive, unfortunately, for fish to be deprived of oxygen.
However, local residents blame authorities for mismanagement of Waters Basin's plans.
There's been $13 billion worth of taxpayers' money spent here to end up with an absolute mess, really. It's not one side's going to be able to fix it, so there needs to be more maturity shown by both sides of politics and actually get on with getting some solutions rather than dealing with what we've got here now.
While the river faces an ecological disaster, the political blame game has seemed to just begun. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.